this, it's going to be a 4-5-1 formation, Jim.
Well, this setup, Peter, can be very defensive if that midfield is in place purely to form a protective layer in front of the back four. But it can also be the launch pad to very quick counter-attacks. If you can offer pace and accuracy on the front foot, it can have a devastating effect, actually, at the offensive end of the pitch too.
Well, we're on the way. So, Jim, tell me this, who are you looking for in particular here?
Well, it's nothing new for attacking players to be converted into wing-backs and full-backs, but in this guy, Alphonso Davies, I think we might have uncovered something rather special. The raw pace, the energy, the athleticism, it's an endless drive he seems to have, and it's quite incredible.
Well, quite no argument from me on that one. Alvedi. Reader. Alvedi. Freuler. Alvedi forwards and with intent. Referee's given a throw. Davis. Oh, nicely intercepted. Rodriguez gently done. Granit Xhaka. Reader. Clipped into space. Ricardo Rodriguez. Rodriguez looking for a runner. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
Encourage the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
Davis. Buchanan chasing after it. Buchanan. And he welcomes it in. David. A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary. Pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Granit Xhaka. Ricardo Rodriguez. Now he's wondering who wants it. Oh, he's found support out wide. David. Now it's Larin. Freuler. Reader. And it's Mbolo. Mbolo played out to the left flank. That's tidy. He's found the way through. Davis clears it away. Lallea. Moved on forwards. Freuler. Granit Xhaka. Reader. And Mbolo gets himself into trouble and he's lost it. Davis. And it's played forward. David. Oh, well cut out. No margin for error there at all. Vargas. Reader. Akanji. Granit Xhaka. Reader. Rodriguez. He's shifting through the gears here. Embolo. That's really well manoeuvred. Davis. Buchanan. Aim forwards. Oh, cracking ball. And the shot! Fair attempt, just the wrong outcome.
Larin certainly knows that he's missed a real chance there, but he can't dwell on that. He needs to pick himself up and move on.
Elvedi shifted upfield. It's gone for a throw-in. And they've got a throw. Rida. Ricardo Rodriguez. Freuler. Vargas. Embolo. Into the channel. Cross deflected over the goal line for a corner. Rodriguez plays it short. Certain amount of room for debate here, but a goal kick's been given. Lallea. It's been a good start to the game, and the underdogs are clearly keen to underline that they're not just here to make up numbers.
It seems like a brave decision, but the right one for me. The longer this goes on for, the more quality is likely to tell. If you're looking to unsettle this opposition, it has to be now.
And it's been taken short. Davis. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. That is very well defended. Lallea. Well, now here's a good battle, bicep to bicep. Anything, Jim, to pick out of these early exchanges?
Well, I think both teams probably feel it's too early for either to start taking real risks. So they're still very much in a phase of testing the waters and sizing each other up.
And that has been clubbed away. And it's Davis. Now it's Buchanan. The cross. Cleared away. Vargas. Rida. Embolo spread out to the left. He's in plenty of space here. Very nicely done. Freuler. Out towards the flank. Granit Xhaka. The ball is loose and the chase is on. Larin did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. That pass has been well intercepted. Davis. And it's Buchanan. Neither side yet able to find the net. David!
I think that's great defending. He just made sure he was in the right place to block it. And I bet you the keeper's very relieved.
Reader. Freuler. Freuler, gently done. Brilliantly cut out. And they're not going to make any further progress now. Laiea. It's all a little short of forward momentum, lacking thrust. Now it's Larine. Get a throw in. Buchanan. Akanji attempts a clearance.
They've certainly set out to cause a problem or two down that left flank. Buchanan clearly looking the key component now with the concentration on width. Gives the defence a decision to make, whether to go zonal or man-to-man now.
David! Muscular approach does pay off here. That's a nicely shaped ball. Now it's Mbolo, and he's managed to get free. And it's Rodriguez. Deftly away. Switzerland have reclaimed it. And the shot! Oh, that was a brilliant save.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
Moved on forwards. Buchanan. Davis. David. Reader does really well to win the ball there. Freuler. Reader. Freuler. Vargas. And he's picked it up out wide. Oh, lovely feed, he is such a good mover. And here's Mbolo. Freuler. Out to the left it goes. He's on it, goes to finish! Not pretty, but it gets the job done. Reader. Granit Xhaka. Freuler. There's the header! That needed to be better, and he knows it.
Canada, well, the manager clearly has to react to this and tactically change what's happening. It's too easy for them to get in.
Buchanan, now he's off and running. And that's nice and simple for the keeper. And it's played forward. And it's Davis. Davis. Davis goes on a charge down the left. Davis with a cross. Hit into the middle. Akanji. Granit Xhaka. And he cuts out the supply. Laya. Ricardo Rodriguez. Xhaka. Granit Xhaka. Aimed in towards the... Up he goes! Hits it again, but still no joy.
Maybe they're trying to cash in on this, but someone has to up the quality here, both movement and delivery.
Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Freuler is offering some sort of an apology there.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
Now it's Mbolo. That's the throw. David. Done delicately. And it's hoisted clear. Reader, excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Showing good feet. So who's he picking out? Nice control. Cross goes in there. Nice and easy for the goalkeeper. Reader. Granit Xhaka. Reader chooses to go cross-field. And it's Rodriguez. Granit Xhaka. Ricardo Rodriguez. Granit Xhaka. Ricardo Rodriguez. That is a brilliant... It's a ball! Davis. Laya. That's really well manoeuvred. David. 30 minutes gone. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest.
Well, for me, Peter, I think it's all too pedestrian and slow. They need a large injection of purpose now.
Dealt with nicely by the defence. Not the worst cross in the world, but still room for improvement. Laya. Some good work on the right flank here. Time to deliver. Chooses to go back. David. And he shoots! Granit Xhaka. Laya. Ricardo Rodriguez. Freuler. Freuler shifted upfield. Now that's well seen too. Davis. Buchanan. Is onto it in a flash. Reader. Vargas. And here's Mbolo. Reader. Freuler. Granit Xhaka. Reader. It's a promising position. That is lovely. Retreat. Shot at goal! A real chance and a real let-off.
Yeah, I think that miss is going to give him nightmares for a while.
Still waiting for the first breakthrough, but not for the want of trying. Alvedi. Granit Xhaka. Reader. Reader. Oh, well played. That has snuffed out the danger. David. That'll be a throw. There are a few waiting for it. Can he finish? Well, that wasn't too dissimilar to the previous attempt.
Well, they're just unrelenting, Peter, wave after wave of attacks. Now it's just a matter of making at least one of them count.
Davis. That's a good run down the left. Buchanan providing an outlet on that flank. Can he deliver? And it's Davis. Played into the middle. Not pretty, but it gets the job done. That has been knocked clear. No way through, so back it comes.
Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
Akanji aim forwards. Long ball by the goalkeeper. David. David! Let in! Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. Great defending, strong and determined. Granit Xhaka. Freuler. Vargas. Akanji. Granit Xhaka. Xhaka gently done. Can he latch on to this? Oh, that's sweet, almost header! Didn't quite get enough on that.
Well, he certainly got to the ball well enough, but the rest didn't quite come off for him.
Moved on forwards. Reader did well to step in there. That was more than necessary. Wins the duel this time. Vargas. Freuler. Granit Xhaka. Embolo. Reader! And for a moment, time stood still.
We're talking about creating a problem for yourself. OK, credit to good pressing, but that was entirely avoidable.
Davis. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined.
Well, the lethargy in their play isn't a great look, and it was very evident on that occasion.
It's an inviting-looking ball, that. And it's played forward. Well timed, excellent interception. Granit Xhaka. Alvedi. Vargas. Vidmar forwards and winning. Oh, shooting chance! Oh, he did the hard part right, but fluffed the finish.
Almost the perfect...
And that is going to be the final action of the first half. A decent enough half, but neither side able to get on the score sheet. Time for some fresh ideas in the second period, perhaps. So we reach the halfway point.
What an end to the half, Peter. A lot of the best action of the half coming at the very end, and I get the feeling the second half may well start in similar fashion, as we'd love to see this momentum maintained, so I'm looking forward to what's to come.
Well, after 45 minutes, it is still goalless. A change, perhaps, after half-time. Whistle goes, and we start the second half.
Switzerland clearly have been the better side here. So if I was to say anything to them, it would be just keep going. If it's not broken, don't try to fix it.
The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Now some movement on the bench, and we are going to see a change.
Substitution for Switzerland. Number 14. Coming on the field is number 25.
David! Davis! Has crossed into the middle. Freuler attempts a clearance. He's going to be disappointed with that. Now it's Larry, and Larin! And that has been cleared. Davis. Can he get the shot away? Vargas. Freuler. Ricardo Rodriguez. Granit Xhaka. Alvedi. Freuler. Alvedi, gently done. Lallea. Oh, good spread. He's in plenty of space here. Bolo. Lallea. Played out to the right. That has been cut short. He is through here. Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Good ball, good take. And Bolo, he is onto this. Great defending, strong and determined.
That's simply brilliant defending. They were outnumbered, but he still came out on top.
Oh, Red, nice interception. Oh, nice touch. Now here's the delivery. Freuler. Vargas. Freuler. And here's Mbolo. Succumbs to the pressure. Whistle's gone, that's a foul. The ref's been lenient here. I doubt he'll get too many more chances. Gets it away. Tries a shot! Good hit, kept the keeper honest. Buchanan. Davis. And it's Buchanan. David. Vargas. Reader moved on forwards. This interception, his positioning was spot on. Buchanan. David, played into space. Buchanan. David hits a shot! And reclaimed it in a trice. Over to the left. David! Big relief, it just needed better contact.
Canada really have been deserted by their composure and allowed frustration to take over, and it's not a good sign.
Elvedi played over towards the opposite flank. What a throw in.
They've been denied a chance to develop any rhythm in the passing department.
Alvedi. Reader. Granit Xhaka. That's really well manoeuvred. It's come to nothing. Mbolo being hunted in packs.
Yeah, and if they're going to try and stop him in this fashion, Peter, they're going to really test the referee's patience from here.
Ricardo Rodriguez. Rodriguez, now he's got space here. David. Out to the right. Akanji. Oh, we're still waiting for a goal to report here. Laia. David. Laia. Oh, he's found support out wide. Calmly anticipates. Granit Xhaka. Now it's Mbolo. Well, played right into his path. Cuts out the pass. Davis. Spread out to the left. Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. Granit Xhaka. Oh, good spread. And that is out of play. It's just beyond his reach. It's a great gallop down the right-hand side. Nicely shaped cross. Akanji attempts a clearance. Granit Xhaka. Needs a bit of penetration to go with all this possession. Akanji shifted upfield. 60 minutes played. A deeply frustrating game so far. Certainly in terms of the scoreline, it remains 0-0. Mbolo. Vargas. Proves too strong. Yeah, he's pulled him up for that challenge. And he's well positioned here. And that is a little undercooked. Aim forwards. Good spell of possession this, but very little to show for it. And it's Buchanan. Buchanan on a charge down the left. Buchanan's cross. And that's an excellent interception. Reader. Xhaka. He is just caressing the ball. Granit Xhaka. Now who's going to be first to this? Now it's Okafor. Freuler. So nearly the perfect ball. Pressure stays on, it is a corner. Rodriguez moves short. Oh, what a climb! Well, that is clearly not the outcome he wanted.
That's good play, plenty of targets in the penalty area and plenty of movement too.
Laia, and it's played forward. He came in hard, very hard. Freuler. Granit Xhaka. Reader. Freuler, gently down. Reader. Freuler. Granit Xhaka. And it's made its way to it. Decent chance!
Mbolo really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
That's really well manoeuvred. Freuler. Reader. Out to the left it goes. Oh, well played. He's taken that really cleanly. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Reader! That was superb goalkeeping.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
Looks to the other side. Not the most accurate pass. And it's Mbolo. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. David. Laia. Moved on forwards. Rodriguez cuts it out. Buchanan. Akanji gets it clear. Buchanan. Davis. Crunching tackle. Akanji forwards and with intent. And it's played forward. Ricardo Rodriguez. Okafor. Granit Xhaka. Okafor. Does really well to win the ball there. Davis. Buchanan. Larin. Oh, sweet feet. Shapes to shoot! Buchanan. Oh, they could be caught out here. Davis. Oh, smashing header! And oh, he's got that completely wrong. That's really well manoeuvred. Akanji. Ricardo Rodriguez. Akanji. Almost 75 minutes on the clock now. Okafor looks to get on the end of this. Layea. David! Nice physical challenge. Well, that looks a foul. Yep, referee's given it. And no surprise, that's a booking. That has been knocked clear. Oh, easy pickings there. David. That's a nicely weighted pass. He's not played the ball, that's a foul. This could spell real trouble. We know he has already been booked. There could be trouble here. But for now, the referee is keeping his cards in his pocket.
Yeah, and he's dodged a big one there. He has to be squeaky clean from here. Concentration levels are very good, and so is the commitment. This game could yet yield a winner.
Akanji, gently done. Great defending, strong and determined. Davis. And it's Buchanan. Buchanan. He's got away. It's run loose here. Oh, that is asking for trouble. Can he finish? And he's heaved it away. Either side really getting hold of the ball. that's neat. And he's there to clear it.
Canada clearly are pushing for the win here, Peter. It's making for a very frantic end to this game.
Akanji shifted upfield. Has a quick glance. Reader. He's through here. Embolo. And that has sent him sprawling.
Switzerland really can't be faulted for their attitude, and if they go on to win this, it'll be fully deserved.
Davis. And he cuts out the supply. Now it's Okafor. Lovely bit of skill. Gets good distance on it.
Well, there's no doubt that they want to win this, Peter. They'll have to maintain the energy and dynamism until the very end, though.
It's a throw-in. Great chance! In he goes again! Defending of the desperate variety.
Well, they're definitely intent on winning it, and they've come close. Just wondering how many more chances they can have. One, maybe two, realistically.
Okafor, and that's aimed into the middle. Davis with the clearance.
Concentration levels are very good, and so is the commitment. This game could yet yield a winner.
Aim forwards. Switzerland are repeatedly frustrated here in the face of this rearguard. Time is getting away from them.
Canada clearly are pushing for the win here, Peter. It's making for a very frantic end to this game.
Alvedi. That's really well manoeuvred. Switzerland desperately searching for the winner here.
Switzerland really can't be faulted for their attitude, and if they go on to win this, it'll be fully deserved.
Davis.
Canada clearly are pushing for the win here, Peter. It's making for a very frantic end to this game.
And it's played forward. Okafor's cross. That's a good block, but at the expense of a corner. Davis clears it away. And here's Xhaka. Freuler. Reader. Oh, it's played into the area. Decent chance!
I think we might be done here, Peter. I don't see there being enough time for them to try again.
Now it's David. So time is nearly up. One final twist, perhaps. Moved on forwards. That's a promising position. There's the shot! And kept out by the most elastic of saves.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Alvedi. Freuler. Granit Xhaka. Vargas. Freuler. Reader. Granit Xhaka. Akanji played out to the left flank. Reader! And that's straight down the keeper's throat.
Well, even for him, that may have been a touch ambitious. They seem to have lost their sense of direction. It should be higher up the pitch.
Well, that might be that, Peter. Maybe both sides just going to have to settle for the draw now.
Reader. And here's Mbolo. Mbolo spread out to the left. Played into the middle. That has been knocked clear.
I think we might be done here, Peter. I don't see there being enough time for them to try again.
Davis. And it's Buchanan. Buchanan.
Well, that might be that, Peter. Maybe both sides just going to have to settle for the draw now.
Buchanan gets into some space. Buchanan. He's had a shot! Denied by an instinctive save.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
And it's hoisted clear. Buchanan's cross. And back out it comes. And a play for a throw. David. Played out to the right. Larin. Confirmation that there will be 2 minutes stoppage time. Freuler, gently done. Xhaka forwards and with intent. Laia. Aim forwards. Buchanan, now he's off and running. Alvedi. And it's gone back to the keeper. Freuler. Alvedi. There's the whistle, and it is going to penalties.
Well, the scoreline may have a disappointing look about it, Peter, but that's where it ends. I think this game has had a real lively feel, and I'm not ready to give up on it yet.
And it will be decided by the melodrama of penalties.